Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ashley. I'm a full-time reseller and I sell mostly pre-owned clothing, shoes, and accessories on places like eBay and Poshmark. Today, I'm going to be showing you some things that I got yesterday at the Goodwill outlet. If you don't know, the Goodwill outlet is also known as the Goodwill bins. It's filled with bins, which is also why it's called the Goodwill bins, and you pay by the pound instead of by the item. So yesterday, I got about 45 pounds, I believe, if I remember correctly. I paid $83 and some odd cents. I got 63 items, 3 or 4 of those being personal items, but the rest of them were items to resell. And yesterday, my average cost of goods was only $1.35 per item. So for everything that you're seeing in this haul, I only paid $1.35, which is why I love going to the Goodwill outlet, because it is so cheap, and I usually pay between $1 to $2, even sometimes less than $1 per item. So today I'm going to show you about half the items that I got yesterday, and then in Friday's video I'll be showing you the rest of the items. These are in no particular order. I think both hauls are pretty good. In fact, I don't even remember some of the items from the haul that will be going up Friday because I didn't photograph those items. I didn't even inventory those ones yet. So the items that I'm showing you today, I did photograph. I just got done photographing, and I will be drafting and scheduling them for through the weekend into next week. Today is actually Friday, October 13th. Friday the 13th when I'm filming this, actually, so funny. But let's just jump right into it. Also yesterday when I was at the bins, I met my new friend Cassie from Naughty Thrift Finds on Instagram. She's super cool. It was really awesome to meet her, and she actually gave me some of these pieces that I'm showing you. Like, she found them and she gave me some of them and asked if I wanted them. For instance, this piece, so funny, about the color green. I'm so sorry, girl. Don't look when I go to that part. This first piece is a vintage Liz Claiborne piece. This is a men's size large, and it just says Claiborne, but that's Liz Claiborne. And I thought this print was super unique, and these are actually baseball players. Cassie, when we were looking at this in the bin, I remember, I think you said that you had looked at this before me. I can't remember. But this is actually catchers and pitchers, baseball catchers and baseball pitchers, if you look at it closely. So that's actually funny because I'm like, it kind of looks like baseball, which in fact it is. So if I remember correctly, I'm going to be listing this around $25. Now this green piece, Cassie, look away. This piece is a Zara piece, size extra small. I love selling Zara. This is a linen blend, cropped, embroidered pants, which I really, really loved. It has a wider leg, has the embroidery there, like I said. I love the green color. These I think I listed right around $25, which was on the lower end, but because they're a smaller size, a size extra small, and hopefully they'll go quickly. This next piece is a great bread and butter piece. I actually found this in just a random bin shortly before I was leaving, but this is just an Athleta sports bra, strappy back. I believe this is a size small. And this I only listed again for around $20, but I love listing and selling pieces like this. I don't have to take measurements for it. Very few photos, super easy to photograph, list, ship, all the above. So I love it. This next piece I actually got for myself, but after I looked it up, I decided that I'm going to just sell it. And I don't think it's going to fit me anyways. So this is just Old Navy size medium. But this is a like boho prairie type dress with these flutter sleeves, square neck, maxi dress, has a tiered bottom there, embroidered, this burnt orange color, perfect for this time of year. Now, if this was a size large, I probably would have kept it, but a size medium, I think is going to be pushing it. I didn't even try it on, but this piece by Old Navy and very similar pieces like this by Old Navy are reselling pre-owned for $25. I was shocked. That's wild. But honestly, brand new, this is probably like $60. So for $25, I'm definitely going to list that, and that should be a quick flip because it's a super trendy style, and like I said, perfect time of year. This next piece I thought was super interesting, but I did realize that there was a flaw on it after I got home. I'll talk about that in a minute, but this is actually a Chico's piece, and if you can see like the sheen on that, like it's like this kind of velvety kind of chenille material. I forget what other word I used, but it's this super bright pink. Like I said, it has like that sheen to it. It is a Chico size 3, which is an extra large, but on the back, on one of these seams here, there is a small slit there, which I did not realize until I got home, because actually it's so weird. They had a piece of tape over it on the underside holding it together. So I'm like, okay, I'm still going to list this because it's on the seam. Somebody can easily fix that. And I thought this was such a unique piece, I could not leave it behind. It's kind of like a cardigan jacket, buttons up in the front, colored, super unique. It really is not coming off how shimmery it is on camera. There you go. It kind of shows that color. This would have been perfect when Barbie core was really popular, but this next piece is also a Zara piece. I can't remember. I think Cassie gave this to me as well. I cannot remember. Zara size medium. This is like a kimono style dress, Japanese style mini dress, satin, and has these buttons on the sides here. High neck, super Japanese, Asian style. This I'll be listing around $25 as well. This next piece I do remember Cassie gave me. This is another green piece, Cassie, look away. But this is a Bob Mackie wearable art, size extra small. But the reason I got it is because I loved the green color of it. I personally love the color green. Now, unfortunately, this color did not photograph very well. Even here on camera, it's a slightly different color than it is in person. It's more of an emerald green. But I just really loved this pea coat style. That I'll be listing again around $25. This next piece I found, this is a Talbot size X, which I believe is like a 1X. I loved this print, 3/4 top, 3/4 sleeve, kind of tunic length. I love the shell print. Now I swear in the outlet when I looked at this, I realized that it was new with tags, but when I got home, I could not find the tag on it. So maybe it never was new with tags. Maybe I was dreaming. But yeah, this is in excellent condition either way. And then funny, Cassie, my new friend, like I was talking about, found this exact piece, same exact print. We were showing it to each other. We grabbed it at the same time to show each other. And we're like, oh my God, it's the same exact print. She gave this to me. Thank you again. Oh my goodness. She also gave me a little firefighter overalls that she found for my son. That's definitely going to be his Halloween costume now. He hasn't tried it on yet, but I really think they're going to fit. So thank you again, Cassie. I mean, you're just awesome. So anyways, I love this print. This is a size 16W, which is a great plus size. This I'll be listing again for $25. This next piece I was really excited about. This just made me so happy. This is a vintage Gymboree piece, which is a kid's piece, but look how old that tag is. That's just wild. But this is like a southwestern-y print, western flannel. I loved this. This is super adorable with the collar. Now this size, it's a size extra, extra large, which in today's kid sizes, I think would be like a size 18. There's no way this is a size 18. I mean, this is probably like a size 8 maybe. So I did take measurements of this, even though I don't usually take measurements of kids photos or kids pieces. So this, again, I'll be listing for $25, which is really good for a kid's piece. And I just remembered a piece that I actually photographed yesterday, and then I already put my storage unit, but I'll pop a picture of it up here. But it is a vintage 1993 Barney, like little girl's sun hat, bucket hat type thing. This was so cute. I don't know about you, but I grew up in the 90s, and I was actually born in 1993, the year that was on this hat. So I could not leave this behind. It actually was in really good condition, minus like the under the chin kind of strap that some kids hats have. That elastic was really worn out, but the white on the hat was really good. I could not leave it behind. That, again, I listed for $25. The fact, oh, and I didn't even mention, Barney was my favorite kid show, or was one of my favorite shows growing up as a little kid. So when I found that, and the fact that it was the year that I was born, I could not pass it up. This next piece is a vintage piece, Adrian Vittadini, size 10. This has shoulder pads, but I love this print. Has pockets in it. It's like this textured material, if you can kind of see that there. This, I think, again, I'll be listing around $25. Now, if you haven't noticed, when I go to the bins, a lot of the pieces that I get, I list for around $25. Some are a little bit higher than that, but I'm totally okay with getting $20 to $25 for things that I get from the bins because, like I said, this trip I only paid $1.35. I usually am right around $1. So $1 into 20 is, that's pretty good. Now, of course, I love selling those higher end items and those higher average sale cost items, but at the bins, you're not always going to find that. This next piece I just thought was so cute. Honestly, I thought about keeping it for myself, but I'm not going to. I have a hard time keeping things for myself that I buy to resell. But this is by the brand Pure Hand Knit. This is a medium/large. I loved these buttons on here. The ruffle at the bottom. This has that super boho look. Has the ruffles on the sleeves. This is super cute. If I remember correctly, I'll be listing that around $35. This next piece I got based off of a couple different things. This is just the brand Uniqlo, which I rarely get. Sometimes I will. This is a size extra large, which is a really good size. It's this long open front cardigan. I love the color of it. That's another great factor that made me want to get it. The pockets, another great factor. And it's a linen blend, which is another great factor. So all of those things combined, I definitely wanted to pick this up. I looked this up, and again, these are going for right around $25. And a keyword that I want to use for my listing and in my title for this is the word lagging look. If you never heard of that, that is a style that a lot of people like. And it is that more baggy, more, Google it and you'll just see lots of pictures. But this definitely has that look, and I put that in my title, and that should definitely help it sell. Now, this piece I was really excited to find. I love finding and selling this brand, Spanx. Size large. I actually recently sold this exact pair of leggings. I swear. This is just a camo print. These have seams on there, so they're not seamless, but I listed these around $28, and I should expect to get $25 for those as well. This next pair of pants. Now, when I was in the bins, I honestly thought that these were a youth pair of pants because they're really short. That can't be men's. Those are really, really short. They can't even be women's. Those are too short. But when I looked them up, now it has this on it, so I kind of feel like it's new without tags. I'm not sure. I'm listing it pre-owned, but that kind of tells me it's new without tags. Also, this is from 2022, which is a newer style. But this says it's a size medium. And when I got home and looked this up, this is actually a men's pant. And it's supposed to be short like that, which is wild to me. This is called the men's... I'll have to put the name up here. I forget exactly what it's called, but I know it's the men's something 7/8 soccer training pants. These are going for $25 to $30. I think I listed mine right around $28. Mine are in excellent condition, like I said. This next piece is an LL Beans piece, women's size medium. It is the seersucker fabric, which I love selling. People love buying that, especially in the spring and summertime. I love this teal green color as well. This, again, about $25. This next piece I absolutely loved. I loved the colors on this. This is just a vintage Ralph Lauren women's tank top. And I thought this was super on trend because of the high neck. Honestly, I kind of wanted to try this on for myself. But again, I have a hard time keeping things for myself. This is a size large, a multicolor, like I said. It has embroidery at the bottom there. And this white is in excellent condition. So when you find white pieces in the bins that are in great condition, that's just a win. So these are selling for $25 to $28. I was really surprised. Mine I listed right around $25 in hopes for a quick flip. And this next piece is actually the first piece that I found, and it's actually a pair of shorts. I know we're not in the right season, but I could not leave these behind. The brand is Universal Standard, not Universal Thread. From Target, Universal Standard, very similar names. Women's size 22, which is a great size. And this brand, I think, sells a lot of plus size pieces, and they can sell for really, really good money depending on the piece. Now, because this is just a basic pair of shorts, again, she'll be able to get around $25 for these. And since we're off season, I can't get that much for them. But I once sold a dress by this brand, just a plain t-shirt dress, no pattern, nothing, just a plain color t-shirt dress for like $35. If you ever find that brand again, Universal Standard, definitely look it up. And if you get it cheap, definitely something to look into. Moving on to 2 pairs of pants. This is a vintage pair of Levi's 505s, men's 33 by 30s. And there is a small flaw in this. I believe it's this leg. There is 2 small stains there. If you could see that. Right there by my finger. But otherwise, these are in really good condition. Like, they feel like they've barely ever been worn. I mean, they have that still that like crisp feeling to them, you know what I mean? This is what the tag looks like. Again, like I said, they're vintage. And on the back, I can tell what date these are from. On one of my recent videos, I showed how to date vintage Levi's. So, you know, go back and watch that if you want to. But these are from, that would be June, right? These are from June of 1998, which is really cool. Those I think I listed for right around $25. If those were in excellent condition, I could get upwards of like $35. This next brand is a good bread and butter brand for me, depending on what it is. I don't really pick up this brand too often. Lane Bryant, size 20 petite. But this is a pair of black corduroy wide leg pants, which is why I got them. Perfect for this time of year. These are stretchy. These, again, I should be able to get around $25 for them. And the last pieces that I have in today's haul are all sweaters or jackets, those type of things. So this first piece I was really excited to find. These actually don't go for as much as I was hoping, but I just thought this pattern was so cute. And yes, I don't know, I just really loved this. It's that tapestry style jacket, kind of like a blazer style. It has a 1 button there. Now this again has a flaw, but it is right underneath the button, like right there, or underneath the flap. So if you're wearing it, you might not even see that. You probably will not see that. But I, of course, noted that in the listing. The brand is Fiorlini International. I'm not sure if I'm saying that correctly, but that's a size medium. This, I think, is going for like $25 to $30, which I was actually shocked that it didn't go for more. And this next piece is by the same exact brand. It's that same kind of style. I kind of like this one more just because of the print of this one. This one has kind of like a sunshine print, in my opinion, or like a medallion print with some flowers. Again, it's that tapestry type material. And yeah, I just loved this. This again has a small flaw. It has 2 small spots on the front. Right there, if you could see. And then also, I'm not sure about this. It doesn't look like there were ever buttons on here, but there are buttonholes. But like I said, it doesn't look like there's marks from any buttons where there might be. So I'm not sure about that, but I really, really like this one a lot more. And honestly, I didn't even try it on. Oh, this has shoulder pads. Oh, that does. Oh my God, that fits me perfectly. Are you kidding me right now? See, I don't know if I could pull it off. Obviously not with like this shirt, but are you kidding me? I just loved that. I don't know. That fits me perfectly. Again, I don't know if I can pull that off. And honestly, I wish it was a little longer. I'm a tall girl, so a lot of things are short on me. But anyways, this one I think I'll list closer to $35. Even though I want to keep it, I don't think I'll wear it because it's out of my comfort zone and I don't know if I could pull it off like I said. This next piece is by Heirloom Collectibles, which makes some really unique sweaters. This is a Christmas Fair Isle sweater, full zip. This is going for right around $30. This next piece is again another full zip sweater. This is by the brand David Brooks. This is hand knit, size medium, and this has the linen in it, which I really liked as well. I loved this pattern. Like I said, it's hand knit, which I really liked as well. That again, around $30. This next piece is another full zip sweater, Christopher and Banks, size small. This I kind of debated on, but I picked it up, you know what, for $1.35, why not? It has kind of these 3D detail on there, as well as on the sleeves, and the sleeves are ribbed, which I really liked. That I'll get about $25 for. This next piece I really, really liked. This is by the brand Northern Isle, size medium. But look at this. It has that patchwork vibe to it. All knit, of course. Full button up, this one is. I absolutely loved this. I think this one I'm listing for around $35 to $40 if I remember correctly. I didn't see any exactly like this one listed, but this brand has some really unique knit and hand knit sweaters like that. This next sweater is by Herman Geist, hand embroidered. It's this popover, like collared embroidered sweater. I thought this was so cute with the big collars there, the floral design, and then on the sleeves, there's also flowers like on the back of the sleeves. So this, if I had to remember correctly, 25 to 30. Okay, and it looks like we're on our last piece. So this brand I don't get a lot of, but I will depending on the piece, and that goes for any brand. Like, I will never say that, oh, I'm not picking up that brand ever. Okay, maybe Shein, like I'll never pick up that brand, obviously. But for most brands, you can always find a piece that is sellable. You know what I mean? So the brand is Calvin Klein. I believe this is a more vintage piece just because of this style tag. This is a size extra large, and this is genuine leather. I really hope this comes off of camera, but this is like super metallic-y almost. It's a bronze color, but just look at the sheen on that. Again, has kind of like, not shimmery, not glittery, but sort of, you know what I mean? This is in really good condition. There's a little bit of wear at the collar back there, but this is in really, really good condition. Moto style jacket with the side zip. There's zippers on the sleeves there. Again, just look at that. But anyways, this I believe I'm listing for around $40. Some Calvin Klein genuine leather jackets can go for decent money, and I did not see any in this exact color. Like, there's a lot of, you know, just basic browns, blacks, but this metallic type, I didn't see any in this style. And again, being a size extra large, that definitely helps me as well. So that is everything that I'm going to show you in today's haul. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching this video. If you made it this far, just drop a heart down below in the comment section. I really, really appreciate you. And honestly, I don't think anybody makes it this far. So if you did, drop a heart so I know. If you're not subscribed already, make sure you do so that you don't miss any future uploads. I typically upload on Tuesday and Friday mornings. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and I hope to see you in my next video.